All I want for Halloween is toys, 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 toys. Toys, 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 toys. Convention season has come and gone, specifically San Diego Comic Book Convention for those of us in California, and the other ones for those of us who are in any state that isn't California. Which means it's time to take a look at the convention exclusive toys, specifically from our old friends Hasbro, who hasn't, of course, informed us they're not in the toy making biz anymore. So let's look at the convention exclusives and the announcements for new toys going into the holiday season, because if we believe what Hasbro is telling us, these could be the last toys we ever see directly licensed from Hasbro specifically, as opposed to them selling off the license to other companies like they did with Power Rangers and Playmates. So if you didn't have a chance to check these out at San Diego Comic Book Convention or another comic book convention that Hasbro was at, here are the convention exclusives that those people who went to the con had a chance to get. We've got a Marvel Legends series Death Head for $40. Who's Death's Head, you might say? Very obscure character from one of the future timeline storylines. Not sure why they chose him to be a figure for the con, but whatever. We've got this new exclusive con Darth Maul with his weird Tatooine speeder and torture droid. This one looks pretty cool. $60. We've got our boys duking it out. The forever eternal war between Megatron and Optimus. Got that classic old school late 80s look to them, but also with all the latest tech so they don't fall apart if you look at them the wrong way. That's $80. We've got this individual, this sort of vaguely serpentine. It says it's Cobra Commander. Doesn't look like Cobra Commander, but okay, it's Cobra Commander. We got himself wearing some jeans and a denim jacket. So Cobra Commander rocking his 70s look. All right. We've got the Star Wars vintage collection, the Armorer from Mandalorian. I'm not sure how it's a vintage collection since the Armorer is a new character who's only like 3-4 years old. But okay, I guess what I think vintage is and what other people think vintage is might be completely different. But we've got the whole setup. We've got her little her bellows and her little blacksmithy, and it even comes with a little Grogu. Yeah. And we've got a Marvel Sentinels from the X-Men 97 run that are looking all cool in their Sentinel goodness with their purple. We've got this little battle set of these two ninjas battling each other out. They are Steel Corps Commander versus Twilight Guard. Don't recognize who either of them are, but whatever. We've got a toy, a big chunky video vehicle, a spaceship plane looking thing. This is the Rattler ground attack jet. We got our boy Vader. This is Star Wars Black for $35. That's pretty cheap for a Star Wars Black run. Looking all awesome and Vader-y. And finally, we got a little Wookiee. This is not Chewie, though. This is Krastan for $20. I don't remember what Krastan's from. Maybe with a Wookiee cartoon or I don't know. Maybe he showed up in one of the sequels. Maybe he was like, oh, who's that Wookiee in the back there? He needs a figure. I don't know. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, his name's Krastan? No, that was a sneeze. His name's Krastan now. Dude, that was a sneeze. I sneezed. That's not his name. It's his name. Or it could be her. I don't know. Maybe her name's Krastan. I don't know. Don't know who this is. If you're a Star Wars fan and you know who Krastan is, let me know. Anyways, yeah, these are the exclusives. These are the Hasbro exclusives that were at San Diego Comic Book Convention and the other comic book conventions recently. Now let's take a look at what's new. We'll go with the Hasbro Pulse new stuff that wasn't convention exclusive. This is just new figures that are coming out this month that may or may not be related to anything going on. Again, if what's Hasbro saying is true and they're out of the toy market, these could very well be the last toys we ever see from them for this year. So we've got this, who's this? Is this Megatron? Yeah, Megatron from the more recent movies, I would guess. It says this is the DLX Mirage from Rise of the Beasts. Looks like Megatron, but okay. This one's also labeled Bumblebee, but it's Soundwave and Ratchet, so I'm not sure how it's labeled Bumblebee but it's Soundwave and Ravage. Unless, did Soundwave and Ravage show up in the Bumblebee movie? I don't remember. Here's a throwback for some of you. The Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary then and now dice set. We got the classic dice that came with the crayon. Of course, they've already filled in the dice, so obviously it's just for looks. And then a comparison to what the dice look like now. I mean, at least it's some official 50th anniversary merch from Hasbro. This might be the first. It's not a t-shirt, but it's a short. For you guys who have everything that you could ever have for Monopoly, we now have the Monopoly dice tray with the Mr. Monopoly D6s. So every time you're rolling your dice in the game, you're going to go directly to jail. We also have these for Risk, Clue, and Monopoly. We've got a Nerf t-shirt collab with Nike. We've got a Nike Nerf shoes for 150. Are these shoes actually made out of Nerf? Spider-Punk, who's getting some extra love because of his appearances in the Miles Morales' animated cartoons. So here's a little Spider-Punk action for you. Here's Miles, alternate version Miles from the end of the second movie, if you remember the second of the Miles Morales animated trilogy when we got to meet alternate universe Miles. Here's Gwen, Spider-Gwen. Here's Miles, our boy Miles, looking all awesome. So these are all from that animated cartoon. Here's Pivot Parkour. That's Spider-Man India. Here's the alternate take on Peter Parker. Here's Miguel, Spider-Man 2099, looking all buff. Look how buff they built him compared to like Spider-Man and Spider-Man India. He's got, shoulders for days. And then we've already saw these guys. Then we get this classic Optimus. Got Monopoly NBA. If you ever wonder how many versions of Monopoly there is an average of 500. More or less. 500 different Monopolies have been made. The Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin Power Morpher. This will be the last Power Rangers we see from them. A Harry Potter Monopoly. The Green Goblin's Exploding Pumpkins from the movie. The Green Goblin mask from the movie. Marvel's Colossus from the Deadpool movie. That's my friend TJ Storm. This little Marvel exclusive Transformers 40th ingot. Bumblebee. I guess, is this the movie Bumblebee? It's definitely not the cartoon Bumblebee. Here's Voyager. Not the Voyager with Captain Jenray. A different character whose name was Voyager. Megatron. Starscream. Autobot. That's Agent Knight. This is Knight Rider. So it's Kit from Knight Rider turned into a Autobot. Did they have a Knight Rider Transformers crossover I'm not aware of? Here's the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. I know G.I. Joe and Transformers had a crossover. Here's the 50th anniversary Revenge of the Fallen. So it's 50 years ago that the Revenge of the Fallen movie came out. Here's Frenzy from the Bumblebee movie. Here's another combo pack. There's some more Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary pins. Finally, some semi-official official merch that actually celebrates the 50th from Hasbro. Notice it's Hasbro doing it, not Wizards of the Coast. We got a 40th anniversary Autobots ingot. We got some collector coins and pins and thingies and pins and thingies and coasters. Star Wars. All right, we got whoever that is. We got whoever that is. We got that guy from the Mandalorian. We've got the Mandalorian riding a little desert lizard dude. We've got Cobb Vanth from the Mandalorian. We got Ahsoka Tano. Yay, Ahsoka. Very thin Admiral Thrawn. This is Admiral Thrawn from the Ahsoka TV show. Trooper, another trooper. Ahsoka looking all cool. We already saw that. Here's Wolverine. Here's Wolverine before Deadpool. Here's Deadpool. Here's Wolverine after Deadpool. Here's Dreadnought, Road Pig, and Raucous. Here's either the Falcon or another G.I. Joe guy named Raptor. Looks like there's a lot of new stuff coming out for Christmas, but according to them, if they don't make toys anymore, these could be the last. I don't really believe that they're never going to make toys again, by the way, guys. More G.I. Joe, more Mandalorian, more Transformers. Rodimus Prime, whatever happened to him. Iron Man mask. Transformers, a Deadpool's mask, a Deadpool interactive head, so you could talk to it for $200. Lindian Rasputin, aka Magic. Jean Grey the Phoenix for $50. A mask, a Stormtrooper mask, a Halloween trooper, because the troopers celebrated Halloween, right? That was it. Halloween was definitely a big holiday amongst us, the Stormtroopers, on the Death Star. Optimus again. Classic Bumblebee. Let's see some Marvel stuff, guys. Board games, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Transformers, G.I. Joe, that weird new character from The Acolyte. All right, Damien Hellstorm. There's an obscure Marvel character getting a figure. Moon Knight getting a figure. Dracula getting a figure. When Wolverine became the Ghost Rider, there's another obscure one. Here's Lilith, the Vampire Queen. Again, another extremely obscure characters getting figures. Brother Voodoo. Storm when she became a vampire. Odin. More G.I. Joe with Sarge. G.I. Joe, Transformers. Like to see some more Marvel stuff, guys. Star Wars, Transformers, Transformers. There you go. This dude, I love this dude, but this isn't new. We've seen this one already, so I think we've reached the end of new stuff. I love the way this Scar looks. That's a good figure. So that's it for new stuff. All right, that's everything new coming from Hasbro post San Diego Comic Book Con. If you're interested in looking at toys, we only do this like once a month. Just like once a month, we look for the official 50th anniversary merch, and we're finally seeing some official 50th anniversary merch from Hasbro directly with those pins. So we wanted a T-shirt. Well, we'll settle for pins, right? We'll be back with our regular scheduled nonsense. Till then, I'm the OGGM. Have a great day. I'll talk to y'all later. Stay safe out there, and I guess, I don't know, go outside. Enjoy the sun. Get off my land. Transformers, more than meets the eye.